Everyone, welcome to Kollel Shira at the Young Israel of Woodmere in partnership with Breslev.org, and it's Parshas Beshalach, and there's so many beautiful things to talk about in this parsha. So I wanted to talk about something that can really help us out, I think, and Reb Nosson tells us the best way possible. So here we go. So it says in the pasuk, "Vayavayu marasa v'la yachlu lishtais mayim mimara ki marim heim al ken kara shema mara." They came to a place that was a bitter place. They couldn't drink the water there, so they called the place Mara. They called it bitter. Okay. So it says Reb Nosson on the bottom. See, everyone has the okay. Pasuk Chav Gimel. Vayavayu marasa tzrichin leidor lahamin. We have to know and we have to believe. Shashem Yisbarach Sheleach Hamariris Barachmonis Umashle. Okay, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu sends every Jew their bitterness with a measure, with a Rachmanis. HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't just send us something; He sends it to us with a Rachmanis. Umashlich Kol Chatoisav Acha Gevoi. See, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, when we do something, if a Jew Chassom does something wrong, and he need to be punished, so HaKadosh Baruch Hu can pay them back, so to say, tit for tat, or when HaKadosh Baruch Hu does, He pays us back with Rachmanis. He gives us a Rachmanis. He doesn't pay us back exactly what we're obligated to be paid back with, but He pays us back what we can handle. He gives us what we can handle. Then right away after Kriyas Yamsuf, Ksiv, Vayavoyo Marasa, we came to Mara. We came to this place called Marasa. Because we couldn't drink the water there, because it was very, very bitter. Sham Sam Loi Chayk Mishpat Visham Niso. At that place, Hashem gave us these ordinances, and He gave us this test. He tested us. What was the test? See, people don't realize this. Whenever they want to get closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, someone wants to say, I had enough of this. I want to become a better Jew. I want to do the right thing. So they're going to have to deal with a little bit of mariris. They're going to have to, it's not going to always go so easy right away when they make that change. When they make that change to do something better. They want to take on another mitzvah. They want to take on another hanhaga taiva. They want to do something good. It's going to be a little bit difficult. So the Torah says, if you listen to the mitzvahs of Hashem, kol ha-machal asher samti b'mitzrayim. All of the machlas that I gave to the Mitzrayim, loy osem alecha ki ani Hashem reifecha. See, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the doctor, right, Dr. Semai? HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the doctor, right, doctor, right? HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the reifecha. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, I won't give you the makkos like I gave to the Mitzrayim. I gave to the Mitzrayim, I paid them back good. Everything they did wrong, I gave them a good punishment for everything. I didn't care what they can handle or not handle. They got back what they deserved. But Hashem says, for my children, for Klal Yisrael, I'll give you what you can handle. Ki ani Hashem reifecha. What does that mean? The Kvan is kashu. Rabbi Seinu Azal b'posik zeh achal pi anal mevaya heitev ki maftichim havtocha gedayla. Hashem made us a very strong promise. A very strong promise. Hainu, even though that according to what our actions are, according to the actions of the Jewish people, right? When we know when we were standing by Kriyas Yamsuf, so what happened? The Malachim and Shemayim were saying, Halalu there by the Zara, Halalu there by the Zara, right? And they were saying, why Hashem, why are you going to save the Jewish people? Because they're just equally as guilty. Right? Right? We were equally as guilty. So but HaKadosh Baruch Hu paid back the Mitzrayim good. He drowned them and all that stuff, right? But we got saved. Because really, the only way you can get a refuah is by having a little bit of mariris. You have to go through a little bit of trouble. You go through the trouble, and the trouble is what purifies us from the sin, from whatever it is, the going through the trouble. HaKadosh Baruch Hu mavtichim bechazdai sheyoches aleim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu promised that He'll have mercy, He'll have pity on us, He'll have compassion on us. I won't give you the same way. I won't treat you, Klal Yisrael. I won't treat you, Klal Yisrael, the same way I treated the Mitzrayim. Because if HaKadosh Baruch Hu would have paid us back to the same way, then we wouldn't be able to endure it, and we would give up. Chas v'sholem. Rak sheyeh mekel aleim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is lenient on us. B'chol ma de'efsher. In whatever way it was possible. V'lo yishlach lehem ki im kifi yecholtam. Hashem only paid us back what we can handle. He gave us what we can handle. V'zeu ki ani Hashem reifecha. That's what it means. Ani Hashem reifecha. I am Hashem, your healer. Hainu. Shani Hashem. Shania Rachaman Godol Oisik B'Rosecha. I am Hashem. I am working great to find out what I can do for you to heal you. So the people, we should be able to be spiritually healed in this world. So when we come to the Olam Hames, we don't have to be punished Chas Shalom in the Olam Hames. Alkein. B'vadai lo yeshlech alecha meriras kefi masecha. So Hashem says, I won't pay you back according to your actions, because again, we were just as guilty as the Mitzrayim. Because they got the Machla Mitzrayim got. I'll give you a little bit of Meriras. In a way you can handle it, what you're able to handle in a way that you'll be able to accept it and you'll be able to be healed. So now the HaKadosh Baruch Hu sometimes gives us a little bit of a little ache, a little pain. Why does Hashem send us the ache and the pain? He wants us to make tshuva. He wants us to help us. He's only sending us to help us to come back to Him, and then the ache and pain will go away. The only reason why Hashem sends us the ache and the pain is only to help us.
So what was the ache and the pain when it came to Yam Suf? What was the pain that
when we came out of the Yam Suf?
Yeah.
So when we came to this place of Marasa, we came to the place that the bitter. Yeah, it was. Well, listen. Let me. It was earning. If you're in the desert, right, and it's a little warm there, right, and you don't have water, that's a little bit painful, right? That's a little bit painful there, right?
Right.
Why were we equal?
What?
Why were we equal?
Why were we equal? Because we were serving the idols like the Egyptians were serving the idols.
Oh, in Egypt.
In Egypt.
Oh, this is in Egypt, but not outside. Not
no, but it was just only 40 days after we came out of Egypt. It wasn't that long. It wasn't even 40 days. It wasn't even 40 weeks. Excuse me. It was a week. It was a week. It was only a week after we came out of Egypt.
What was a week?
Kriyas Yam Suf. Right? We read the Kriyas Yam. On Pesach. When do we read the Kriyas Yam Suf? Right on Tri Shel Pesach, we read because on the seventh day, that's when the thing happened. But we were just serving We didn't have any time. We didn't. Right? Okay.
I thought they just came out of Mitzrayim. They were there for 210 years. Avodah Zarah. You just don't give it up.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's amazing that they.
But we see that by in the 49th day, when we're standing by Har Sinai, we did give it up. We were pure. We did it right. We got it. But then we stumbled. But anyway, that's another story. I'll certainly end you. So here we go. Let's see. Let's just talk out the lesson over here like this. So in other words, there are times in life that we go through a little bit difficulty in our life. And as bad as the difficulty is, if we really think it through, and each one, everyone knows their shortcomings by themselves. Everyone knows their own shortcomings. We don't fool ourselves. We know. And then we realize, when Hashem gave me this, but this is really compared to what I'm supposed to get. Well, this is a walk in the park, so to say. But again, if we get the message, and that's the whole point, to just get the message to do tshuva, that's all Hashem wants. He doesn't want to cause us any pain. Hashem wants us to be healthy and well. All He wants us to do is to do tshuva, to say I'm sorry for the things I did wrong and to fix the things. That's what Hashem wants. And that's why He sends us these things. He doesn't send it us because He wants us to have pains and aches and pains. Of course, the doctors have to make a living. Of course. But really, Hashem doesn't want the doctors to have to make a living like that. He doesn't want it, right? Hashem doesn't need it, right? Okay? Ani Hashem Refech. Hashem is the real doctor. So anyway, so we take this lesson to heart. It could be such a beautiful, beautiful thing for us. How HaKadosh Baruch Hu, then we see, as soon as we got the message, Hashem gave him the wood. He threw the wood in the water, and the water got sweetened. And again, just by doing something, we do make tshuva, everything will be sweetened in our lives. I hope everyone enjoyed this lesson. Okay, then we'll do the next lesson.